Good morning, I'm TaiWenJun, A19EC0207, and now I'm going to present my FYP presentations. So for my FYP, you have a title of Crystalline with DeFi Wallets and Reporting. So it's a donation application by using the DeFi wallet of cryptocurrency and reporting features. So throughout this presentation, there will be cover a few agenda, which is introductions, literature review, methodology, requirement analysis, and finally the conclusions. So for the introductions. So for the problem background of this research or these app applications, app developments is due to that donation has been a culture for Malaysia with a long history. However, there is some criminals spot a chance to misuse the donation fund by taking up to 90% of the funds for self-usage as agency fee. So as you can see, there is a various donations feed posts in the Facebook that many of Malaysians have donated, like millions of ringgit. However, for the person that in need of that money only get 10 or 20 ringgit because the other fees was taken by as agency fee by other persons. So for the aim of this system is that to strike and eliminate the misusing donation fund crime by providing transparency and public accessible transaction report for the donator and charity. So with this aim, the donator can see that where his money is donating to and how much is the cumulative money is collected by the charity. So there is no extra agency fee that is hidden from the donor side or hidden by the charity side. And the objective of this system is that to identify and elicit the requirements for donation management systems. Next, to design and develop a mobile application based on requirement elicited. And next, to undergo testing phase for the developed system. So scope of this system will be, this project will provide a corruption-free donation system with donation feature and transaction features. So, and next, this project will now provide machine learning model on financial monitoring on charity for fraud detections. Moving on, this project will now provide messaging feature between donator for further communications between donator and the charities. And next, this project will now provide police reporting scheme for suspicious financial reporting of charity. So we are now moving on to the literature review. So first, you're going to understand what is a donation, what is the behavior of a donation. First, donations can be divided into 4 types, which is monetary donations, equity-based donations, reward-based donations, or lending-based donations. So for this system, we will only focus on monetary donation, which is donating with money. And second, donation will be affected by many factors, such as marketing strategy by the charity organization by proposing positive charity appeals or negative charity appeals. So both of these appeals are affecting the donation to be occurred. And next, there are 2 approaches on persuading donator to donate, which are emotional arguments and rational arguments. So this statement will be applied throughout the system to promote the user to apply or to donate to the charity. So now we're going into the current system analysis. So the other system that with a donations feature is such as a Shopee. You can see that on the second image, the Shopee have a feature of donation, which you can see a various donations such as Majlis Cancer, National Cancer Society of Malaysia. So this is a feature provided by Shopee donations. And next, we will have a Grab reward donates. So Grab have a feature that you can earn your points through a daily transaction like calling the Grab food, and so on. And you can use the point earned by donating to the charity. So as you can see, this is one of the 3,200 points to exchange of 20 ringgit to 500 for these charities. And next, we have a project or application of Share the Meal. So this is a global application or global charity project that find the charities or find the children in need, and the main focus of this application that what you donate, even though it's penny by penny, but it still can afford some children daily meals in some corner of the world. So that's quite crucial for them too. So in comparison of these three systems is that Shopee donation is 1 ringgit, Grab reward is 800 reward, Grab reward points, share the meal is 3 ringgit and a half minimums. So moving on next, I will dive into methodology. So throughout the development process, the Scrum development process will be applied. So it will be include a product backlog, sprint backlog, daily Scrum meeting, and product increment. So the daily Scrum meeting is the most important in the Scrum development process to allow multiple stakeholders to communicate and ensure the application it develops completely and perfectly. So the role of the Scrum is included product owner, Scrum master, team member, user, and stakeholders. Next phase of development will be include requirement gathering, which is to gather the requirements, design and documentation, which is getting the requirements and documenting it by drawing the use case diagrams, SDS, SRS, and SDS. And then sprint pending, and then sprint development to develop the application. And then finally is the testing phase, which to test that is there any bugs in the application. So the technology you will be used throughout the application development will be Flutter for the front development for the UI, and Firebase is for the database, like storing the user data, authentication, and so on. And we will be using QR Flutter, which is an extension library of Flutter for QR scanning, and Symfony Flutter Chart, which is an extension library for from Flutter for dashboard design. So next, the requirement of this system development will be from the hardware perspective is laptop using an Acer Aspire 5 and smartphone which is OnePlus 60 with at least 8 gigabyte of RAM, 128 gigabyte of room. So from the software perspective is that Visual Studio Codes, which is for the IDE, Android Studio is for installation of emulators, and Jira, which is control and monitor the sprint progress. So let's dive in more into requirement analysis. So the image shown beside left is the use case diagram of the application. So there will be 3 parties on this application, which is donator, charity, and admin. So there will be a total of 16 use cases, which include register, logins, edit profile, and so on, which is a most basic features. The reload wallets, which is the donations, donate via wallet, donate via banking, and generate QR, which is a generate QR by charity to scan by the donator, so they can be easier to find the charity profile inside the system rather than need to type in his name and so on. So yeah, for the admin side, it can manage donation application just to ensure that every charity that apply for donation is legit. There are no scam, there are no crime inside by applying donation that taking the money for self-usage. And then both party of donator and charity can view the report of charity finance report and overall finance report of the application, which is include that how much money that the application receive per day, per month, per years, and which charity get the most. So this is a prototype of the system. As you can see, the main color usage in here is orange, which the first page is logins, registers, and this is the main page of the application with functions such as donate to the charities, the reports, the transcripts. The user can check his wallet balance, and how many family that he has supported through donations. And he can also see the news today, such as which charity are in the most urgent help, setting by the admins. Yeah. So next is the charity information. If the donator want to donate, you can see a title, the images, and yeah, the further information like basin, like the founders, locations, yeah, so on. So he have option of donate through bankings or donate through wallets in the application. And here's a reportings. So the user can see the number of donator of charities, number of amount of money received by the charity, and represented in visualization by charts. So below are the transaction history of the user. So in conclusion, that this application is aimed to strike the crime in donation. So with this application, with DeFi wallet and reporting dashboards, this application will achieve that the donation sector will have no misuse of donation funds and so on. So that's all from me. Thank you.